60 seconds.
And we had a little show called Hip Hop Funky Fresh Party Till Sundown, so I don't want to hear
Cross over to the left and go.
Here's my phone number.
Smart, I just invested in downloading those naked dwarfs playing soccer.
There you go. Now
Very
that's
funny,
an investment
okay? Look,
people
they said it was a
grab.
job requirement to have a shave.
There's nothing like starting the day with You Don't Know Jack. And it only gets better from here. Wait till we hit that afternoon stretch. How many people are playing? Groovy. Player one, I need a name. Preferably yours.
Dwarfs playing soccer.
There you
Yeah,
go. Now
very
that's
funny.
an
Thanks. Player two, now type in your name.
And get here.
45 seconds.
Thanks. Player three, now it's your turn to show off those typing skills.
Just gets them down.
Oh, and do you want a 7-question game or a 21-question game? All over it for you.
30 seconds.
Player one, your buzzer is Q. That's Q as in Quaz. Q-U-O-Z. Look it up. Learn something. Player two, you have the letter B as in Bad News Bears. Player three, you have the letter P as in Peter Potamus.
20 seconds.
Hey, Jethro, that's a cart machine, not a toaster.
Oh, okay. Heads up. Here's how the game works. The first one of you to buzz in on a question gets first stab at the answer. So you buzz in and then press 1, 2, 3, or 4 depending on which answer you want. If it's a specialty question, don't sweat it. Schmitty will tell you what to do. Got it?
10 seconds.
All right. Hey,
9,
good luck out there.
8, 7,
Okay,
Six,
let's get rid of that desktop.
4,
Go to black.
3.
So keep an eye on your local birth announcements and hop on the Black Market Baby Roadshow tour in a city near you.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hey, check this out. I got 3 people in front of me listening to me for instructions, none of whom know what I look like. It's like Charlie's Angels. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's see who's the smart one. All right, you 3, figure it out. I'm going. We're going to get started by passing out the hardware. Okay, word on the screws. If you get to a question that you know your neighbor doesn't have the answer to, show no mercy. Buzz in, hit the S key, and screw them. Believe me, it's fun. Okay, take your seat. The show is about to start. Player 3, your category.
Question 1 is taped before a live studio audience.
Let's take a look at Desperately Seeking Losers. You get this one right, you get 3,000 greenbacks. Okay, this one has to be a real loser. This ad is in here every week. Here you go, take a look at this. Got a problem? Odds against you? Call 212-555-4200. Who placed this ad? The Equalizer, the Mod Squad, the A-Team, or the Untouchables? Take a shot, Player 2. Sweet dreams. Player 1, Player 3, go after it. Tell your... The A-Team? Oh, so you're the fool that Mr. T has been pitying. Player 3, take a shot. Tell you, Player 3.
You big dummy.
You might want to write down that phone number. The Equalizer advertises in the paper every week, looking to help losers just like you. What's it gonna be, Player 2? And our special guest tonight, Quit Your Griffin. You get it right, I'm putting you up $2,000. All right, listen up. If you played You Don't Know Jack Volume 1, you better remember that a griffin is a mythical beast with the head of an eagle and the body of a lion. If game show producer Merv Griffin's body were made up of the hosts of his 2 most successful game shows, what would this... Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune are Merv's most successful game shows, so the griffin would be made up of Alex and Pat. Which is really the best of both worlds. This way you retain the pretentiousness of Alex Trebek's head while still being able to experience the pert insouciance of Sajak's body. Let's have a category, Player 1.
This is question 3.
For your enjoyment, that's not an antenna. $3,000 for this one. Okay, imagine being a fly on the wall in a TV network executive's bedroom. Which of these terms would not be an indication that the TV exec is talking business? We need to get more bedroom share. Get a load of this tent pole. How about a quick hammock hit? Or let's double pump, baby. Gotta answer it, player one. No, a hammock hit is a not-so-great show that they stick in between two hits. Wait a minute. Am I to understand that they put stuff on TV that isn't great? Ah, there goes my world. Player two, player three, the time is now. Player two. No, a tent pole is a show that provides support for shows before and after it, and it can be very painful if used improperly. Player three, it's all up to you. Player three, do it. Double pumping is when they broadcast the show several times in the span of a couple of days. They just got to make sure they leave at least 15 minutes in between each broadcast. Show of hands, please. That was crap. There's no such thing as bedroom share in network TV lingo, but I'm sure there's a TV executive out there somewhere who's had sex before. Player two, grab a category. Coming at you. 2 names are company, 3 are a crowd. $1,000 at stake on this one. Hey kids, it's howdy doody time. Given the first names of the Smothers brothers, which of the following clever greetings might they have heard a zillion times? Larry, where's your other brother Daryl? We've got Manny and Mo, but no Jack. There's you. Tom is the dumb brother with the yo-yo, and Dick is the one with, with the mustache guy. I actually think that Harry Smothers is an actor in those soft porno films they have on Showtime quite often. Thank God for Showtime, huh? Player 3, pick a category. Well, what do we have here? It's worse when Alex Trebek chides you. I got $2,000, says you don't know this one. So, you know how some game shows use these evil little characters to signify that you've just lost all your money? Because the bad guy mentioned is not a game show villain, which of the following would you not hear a TV game show host say? Oh, that darned monkey tricked you. Oops, stopped by a wacky whammy. Oh. Player 2, go. There's no game show monkey out there in TV land. I mean, besides Bob Eubanks. Player 2, how about a category? Excellent choice, player 2. Players 1 and 3, step back because player 2 just got a this or dat. The category for this or dat is hindsight is an hour? Okay, I'm gonna name off 7 names, and for each one of them, I'd like for you to tell me whether they're from 60 Minutes or 2020. If they're from 60 Minutes, press 1. If they're from 2020, press 2. And to skip it, press 4. You get $500 for each right answer. $500 is going to be taken away if you get it wrong and you don't get to it. All right, I'm putting 30 seconds on the clock. Let's do it. You down, 60 Minutes or 20? Mike Wallace. Dan Rather. Diane Silk. Harry Reasoner. Barbara Walters. Last one. That's all she wrote. 6 wrong? Yeah, well, I guess you could have blown all of them, huh? Well, put that in your piggy. Player 1, tell me what's next.
Hi.
Order!
Don't shoot! Got him out!
Tonight. Savory.
I love you, question 7.
Let's have a big warm welcome for Saturday Morning Anglophiles. How does $2,000 sound? All right, when you know the answer, type it in because I am having a brain freeze. I'm thinking of the Saturday morning character. Will you help me out? You know, he hangs out with an English lad named Jimmy. This evil witch named Witchy Poo is after him. He's got orange felt for skin. He dresses like a cowboy. What is his name? Let's see what you got. He's HR Puffin Stuff, where you go when things are rough. You know, come to think of it, that was the song that made me start smoking. Oh, to be a child again. Player 1, what are we doing? The category, killing off the main character. I'm gonna give away $3,000 this time. Okay, free your mind. What show's pilot could be summed up with Shakespeare's famous quote, "The first thing we do, let's kill all the lawyers"? Highway to Heaven, Touched by an Angel, the littlest angel. Player one, do it. Player three, it's payback time. Before Michael Landon's character died in Highway to Heaven, he was a lawyer. A lawyer becoming an angel, only on TV. Well, like the man says, player one good screw deserves another. Player three, time to make a choice.
We fill your tank and check your number 9.
Open wide and get ready for I'm not a doctor, but I smell like one on TV. Let's see what you'll do for $1,000. So if you've ever wanted to smell like a hospital, here's your chance. Introducing a new fragrance by that alluring doctor, Ben Casey. Based on the opening line of the hospital drama, what made-up cologne name would complete this commercial tagline? Man, woman, birth, death. It's all you. Oh, well, that's nice. You might want to get yourself a box of candy and a dozen roses. I know, it's not easy. Player one, player two, who wants it? Longevity. Speaking of staying power. What do you say, player one? Endlessness? Not quite. For you, the question ends right about here. Unbelievable. The final word in the opening of Ben Casey is infinity, and you can smell it for blocks. Your call, player two. The category is 20-something angst for a 200, Alex. Get this one right, you get $1,000. Okay, suppose the folks at NBC send the Friends gang to appear over on Jeopardy. Considering the characters' occupations on the show Friends, which of these Jeopardy categories would not give one of them an advantage? Digging for bones, in the kitchen, thespians, or swimming safety? Player two, go! Player one, player three, grab it! I could have given you some cash if you picked this one. None of the Friends is a lifeguard, but I wouldn't mind watching Rachel take a dip. Now that would be a daily double. What? Oh, what is that would be a daily double? That'll do it for round one. What do you say we move on to round two? Time to give out the screws. Here we go. One each. No pushing. Now in round two, every question is worth twice as much, so there's going to be some big cash moving around. Let's get to it. Player two, what do you want?
11, come on, girl. Good question.
I believe this one is called Bart, 100 times Bart. This one can get you $6,000. Let's see how you handle this one. Which of these phrases has Bart Simpson not been forced to write on the chalkboard at school? I will not do that thing with my tongue. I did not bury Jimmy Hoffa. I will not yell, she's dead. Player two, grab it. Bart's had to write a lot of things on that chalkboard, but he never claimed to have buried Jimmy Hoffa. Of course, Bart didn't bury Jimmy Hoffa. Danny DeVito did. In that movie he made. Nobody saw that? Category time, player two. Here we have a question with real appeal. 4K coming your way for a right answer. Eyes forward, we're going. Say you're a bad comedian, and rather than slipping on a banana peel during your act, you want to slip on an Emma peel instead. What will you need to do? Grease. Tell you. Player three, you gotta play it. Give me an answer. A lovely Victorian matchmaker? No, you're thinking of that Jane Austen character named Emma. I'd say you're pretty clueless. Player one, player two, go get it. Take a Emma Peel is the sexy amateur spy from the 1960s show The Avengers. Of course, if you try to slip on her, she'll break both your arms. Player two, what looks good?
Flash, we interrupt this game to bring you a special question.
For your viewing pleasure, you sure have a way with inanimate objects. You get a right answer, you're walking away with $4 grand. All right, you know on Happy Days how Fonzie has a special way of making things work for him? What would Fonzie say is the best way to make a jukebox play? Sit on it, knit on it, hit on it, or player 1! Hey, why is this jukebox dripping?
Fonzie fixed it. Isn't he dreamy?
Player 2, player 3. Player 3, that's gonna cost you. Player 2, you want it? Player 2, go! Knit on it? No, that's how Fonzie's grandma Nussbaum might fix it. Oh my God. When Fonzie wants that jukebox to play, he smacks it or kicks it. He also used to have an Edsel, but he broke his wrist and 2 fingers trying to get it to work. How about it, player 3 category? All right, flesh, butt, spits, I'm poor.
It is time for supervision.
Grab hold of this gibberish category. VIP on the set of Growing Pains. The opening value of this gibberish question is going to be $10K. Now, as soon as you know the answer, you buzz in and start typing, because I'm going to take away some of that cash every second and a half. Get ready to buzz in when you can tell me what this rhymes with. Thick'll know me, son, and don't let that punctuation fool you. First clue, it's a cable network. Oh, ESPN, right? It's a cable network that features a lot of kids' shows. Last clue, don't take any wooden nickels. And don't take too long, either. Player 1, it's all you. Type in your answer and hit return. You know, I can't get Nickelodeon at my house. I still haven't figured out where I'm supposed to insert the nickel. Go ask your grandfather what that means. Player 1, give me a category.
The thrill of answering! The agony of 15!
We're calling this one Gratuitous Human Tricks. One right answer and you got $6,000 coming at you. Flex those fingers, here it comes. Considering who flashed her bare chest to David Letterman on an infamous 1995 episode of The Late Show, what could have been Dave's snappy reaction? Woo! Frank Gifford has got him some. Player 3, have at it. Player 2, you got no choice. Give me an answer. Drew Barrymore flashed David Letterman in honor of his 48th birthday. Yeah, Dave's a pretty lucky guy. I mean, it's not like you can see Drew Barrymore without clothes on just anywhere. Hey, player 3, when you can't successfully screw someone else, you screw yourself. Player 2, take your pick. All right, give it up for call your cable company and say hi. You get this one, you pocket $2,000. Oh, do you remember MTV's olden days before Jenny McCarthy? Remember those trademark funky graphics they had? Because of the image used in MTV's original promos, who would be a good choice for a guest VJ? Player 1, do it. MTV's original logo was a flashing neon-colored picture of the 1969 moon landing. That's one small step for network.
That's a network, Neil.
Oh, darn it. Player 1, your choice.
Thank you. Good night. Thank you. Thank you. You're beautiful.
This category is known as, yes, TV includes PBS. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Hey, check this out. Our crew here is going to reenact one of their favorite bits from Masterpiece Theater. Take it, my friends.
Good show, Bellamy. I'll have the butler get us another sherry.
Nice one, Rose. Here's another.
Which top-rated PBS series is being reenacted? Rich Man, Poor Man, Upstairs, Downstairs, Mary Hartman, or Marco Polo? It's all you, players. Upstairs, Downstairs is the British show that depicts the lives of the wealthy class living upstairs and the servant class living downstairs, all under one roof.
Who's doing all that bloody running up and down the stairs?
Player 3, why don't you pick one? Today's specialties include Pull My Fingers. If you know this one, you're getting 4,000 bucks. Hey, yo, you, over here. Okay, good. Now, look at this picture and tell me, if a hippie gives you this sign, what is he saying to you? The visitors have arrived. Danger! In Orkin, which is honor, or somewhere a Vulcan is crying. Player 3, do it! No new, pal. Player 1, player 2, it's open. Player... Will the player who lost their cash please pick up the yellow courtesy phone? Player 2, ball's in your court. Take a shot. When Samantha from Bewitched has to give Darren her word, she gives him the witch's honor sign. Now, tell me again, why doesn't he let her perform magic? What's it gonna be, player 2?
Minty cool, minty fresh 19.
Let's see what we got going. How to respond to a bark. How does $4,000 grab you? Hey, did you ever hear of Ubu Productions? Yeah, sounds familiar, doesn't it? Well, let's see if you can complete their famous tagline. Buzz in and type the answer when you know it. Sit, Ubu, sit. Woof. Blank. What, nobody's gonna go for it? Hey, player 2, look at all the cash you're sitting on there. Audience, what do you think?
Don't be a wimp!
Let's see it, player 2. Start typing and then hit return. At the end of shows distributed by Ubu Productions, you can usually hear the phrase, sit, Ubu, sit. Woof. Good dog. Now sit up and beg for another question. Come on, little schnookums, you little bootsy wootsy. Moving on. Player 2, grab a category.
Question 20 now concludes its broadcast day.
Shake hands with, I'd just like to add, you want 6,000 bucks? Give me your right answer. Okay, I'm not lying when I say you need to pay attention. I'm going to list off some TV show titles with numbers in them, except I'm not going to mention the numbers. You follow me? So Route 66 is like root, and 8 is enough is just going to be is enough. You got it? Good. Here we go. Which of these TV show equations equals 1,000? Mystery Science Theater minus minutes, Babylon plus room plus Queens Boulevard. It's all yours, player 1. Rescue 911, Adam 12 and 77 Sunset Strip add up to 7 and 2, 9, 1. Oh, for goodness sakes, 1,000. Hey, quit your moaning. I could have asked you to divide by 227. Pick a category, player 1. You're about to embark upon the attack. Hit your buzzer when you see two words that match. 2,000 bucks if you're right, 2,000 off if you're wrong. It's not so hard. Just remember this.
Remember the clue.
It's got to be a match that fits this clue. It sounds dirty, but it's about... Oh, I'm going to enjoy watching this one. See ya. Player 2, very nice win. Listen, if we ever have a big tournament of champions, we're going to give you a call if one of those people can't show up. In the meantime...
You don't know Jack!
Very nice work, people. Let's get those commercials going. Raul, hon, we doing this again?
What a special moment. All three of you on the high scoreboard.